Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Midnight Energy. I'm me, IMMYDNIGHTENERGY, and today I am talking about 10 things that I love about Korea. Okay guys, before we get started with the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification so that you're notified every time I post a video. Also follow me on my social medias. I'm Midnight Energy on TikTok and on Instagram. Yay! Okay guys, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I love about Korea, number one, sitting at number one, was the safety. Caveat, not every place is safe. Even Korea is not safe. I just want to put that clear. Like, there's no such thing as true safety. Certain places are safer than others, but it doesn't mean they're 100% safe, and that you should just feel free to just do whatever and not care about anything. So I just want to put that out there. Back to the main point. With that being said though, Korea it felt a lot safer than where I live. I'm from the United States. I live in Cali. I would never walk in my streets in the nighttime. No matter, I've lived in multiple different cities. I've never and would never do that. Especially as an adult. You know, I used to come home like late at night, like around 11-12 o'clock from work, and I had to catch the bus and stuff, and I would feel super scared. My head would be on a swivel. I'm like thinking if someone's gonna get me. Like, I felt so paranoid. Versus when I was in Korea, I was walking to like the convenience store at 1 a.m, 2 a.m, 3 a.m, 4 a.m, going to McDonald's 2 a.m. That wasn't healthy, but I was still doing it, and I obviously still have my, I'm still looking like, but I didn't feel like super paranoid to the point that I was like freaking out every time I heard a noise or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still have my swivel on, but I still felt comfortable enough to even just go do that in the first place. That's not something that I would ever do here, like, period. I didn't feel like people were gonna like steal from me. I still kept my stuff on me, like, don't touch me, but I didn't feel like, oh, I bumped into someone's gonna like snatch my stuff, I need to put my stuff away immediately, or someone's gonna steal it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like that either. Now, I still didn't just leave my stuff around because that's how I've been like trained to live, because you know what I'm saying? But I didn't feel like that would happen, which is like mad crazy as well. Yeah, it was just like such a different vibe, especially knowing like, police don't bother you, they don't ask for you. I wasn't driving, so I didn't have to worry about getting pulled over or anything. Like, all those types of worries that come with like being black, like, kind of disappear a lot. Like, it's like just it's a really different experience. I don't even know how to explain it, and you get used to it, because I was there for like 2 months, and then you come back home and you just notice so much of the difference. It's like really mad crazy, like genuinely mad crazy. Okay, that's number one. And number two, clubbing in HONGDAE. Oh my god, I love clubbing. Caveat, I know you're gonna be like, girl, every time? No, every time, but another caveat. Same thing with the safety thing. Clubbing is super fun, super great and amazing, but no matter where you go, like, clubbing is still clubbing. Men are still men, women are still women, so be careful. People will try to get you drunk and take you and go to hotels, and they're not like different. Everybody has different cultures, and so just be like, keep your mind about you. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for your friends, watch out for yourself. Don't get super drunk and go with people that you don't know. Please be responsible. Don't just be taking stuff off of strangers. Don't just leave your stuff anywhere. Goodness gracious. Yeah, okay, now that I got that out the way, back to number two. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, do I love clubbing. Boy, did I. Oh man, I feel like a real boy. Oh man, it was awesome. Clubbing was super fun. Like, that was the best part of Korea. Like, the thing that I think about like the most of going back and doing is clubbing. Like that, like when we talk about going back to Korea, me and my friend, we talk about clubbing. Like, that's the first thing that comes to mind is clubbing. Like, I love clubbing there so much. You guys don't even understand. The music slaps. Hopping from club to club slapped. Not having to pay to get into clubs slapped. There was a line, but it wasn't that long, so guess what? slapped. You know what I'm saying? People were nice. Like, you didn't feel like someone's gonna take your stuff. That slapped. The music hit. That slapped. You know, it all slapped. Like, clubbing slapped. Like, it really hit. It hit different. It really hit different. Clubs being open till like 6 a.m. That hit different. They're all next to each other, so you just like legitimately you're just walking from club to club, just hopping from club to club to club. That slap. You can make friends with the, like, when you go live, you make friends with the promoters, you make friends with the people who work at the, like, the door, the bartenders and stuff. Like, all that stuff, it just adds to the experience. You get to meet other foreigners and you end up like creating bonds. It's so easy to meet other foreigners there because a lot of other foreigners there are on vacation, are going for like a study abroad for like a few months, and it's easy to make friends. Like, it was just such an amazing experience. People are really nice. They're gonna share your share drinks with you, share shots with you, all that stuff. And that's what I mean by being responsible, because you're gonna get swept into that. You're gonna be like, oh man, I can just go and just get free drinks all night, drink out for everybody, drink. Don't be doing that. You know, be selective at least. Damn. You know what I'm saying? But it ties in with the safety thing. Like, you're not gonna, like, you're not gonna, because you might, because depending on what clubs you go to and what area, you know, like I say, HONGDAE specifically for me, but I didn't feel like, there were definitely some tense moments, but it wasn't super crazy. Like, all the times we went to the club, there were a lot of nights that went by without a hitch, like with no problems. So I just love clubbing there so much. And it was just like being there with the vibe, where people are like, the music is good, there's a vibe, everybody else is dancing, they're not just standing on the wall. Like, people are going on top of the tables and they're dancing, they're getting lit. Like, they club really hard, and it's so fun to be with that experience because you're just with them. Like, you're just like going at it. Like, it's just, I can't even explain it. Oh my god, I miss it so much. Okay, number 3, transportation and the subway. So Korea, I'm pretty sure if you guys heard, I mean, if you're watching this video, you already know they are known, one of the things known for is their transportation and their subway system. It is super amazing. Clean, amazing. Clean, amazing. Clean, amazing. Not expensive at all. Very easy to navigate, in my opinion. And once you can like do it for the first time, like, all the stress kind of goes away from it. If you ever watch a Harry Potter movie, and you know what I'm talking about, when he gets on the night bus, and that night bus be that's what getting on the bus like in Korea is, okay? Like, I mean, I have been thrown all about. They be driving mad crazy, mad fast. They be driving mad crazy. I'm talking about this, the car, and the bus will get like this close to the car. Like, bro, you was on them a little bit too much. But they come like every 15, 20, 25 minutes. The bus will be coming. The trains come on time. The buses be on time. They have like a little electric thing to tell you like how far, how fast they're coming. They even have night buses that come in the night. Like, here in LA and stuff, there is no night bus, girl. Once the last bus run, I don't know how you getting home. You better try to call an Uber, and if you ain't got no Uber, you better get to walking 10-15 miles. I don't know to tell you, because the night when the buses stop running, like, that's it. You know, in LA, Korea, they have night buses. Oh my goodness, don't even play. Yeah, so I love the bus and transportation system. It got me where I need to go many times. Okay, number 4. Woo, guys, 24-hour convenience stores. Okay, everywhere. Legitimately, our house is like in the middle of a street. We walk this way, 24-hour convenience store. We walk this way, 24-hour convenience store. We walk backwards. We discovered a new route that we didn't even know existed. We walked down the steps past the house that was below us, down like a little weird crevice, and boom, another 24-hour convenience store that was next to another family-owned store. Bro, mad crazy. And then to add to this one, McDonald's. There was a McDonald's, like, and there was a Lotteria. The Lotteria was like a little bit more of a walk, and so was the McDonald's, but it was like 10 minutes walk. Boom, bomb. Lotteria is like Korea's fast food restaurant, and then they have fried chicken, like wings, spicy, dry rub, dry. See, it was in the batter. Bomb, bro. Bomb. Okay, McDonald's, they had chicken wings as well, the Korean version. Bomb. McDonald's was open till like 2 a.m. and then it closed, and then it opened again like 4:30, and it was at the Seoul station. It's at the Seoul station. If you go to Seoul station when you're in Korea, there's McDonald's there. It's bussin'. Yeah. It's 5. Number 5 is food quality. So when I went to Korea, I was 280. When I left Korea, I think I was a little bit less than 280. Like I think I was like 270 something, or like probably around the same weight. I was in Korea for 2 months. I didn't go to the gym or anything like I was doing before, and I wasn't monitoring like what I was eating, but I was eating less because like we would just stop for less for food, but I was still eating fast food and stuff, and I was eating a lot of good eats, and I was eating a lot of snacks and things, and just the quality of the food, the was just a lot better. Like Korean, just like different countries have different restrictions, and they prohibit certain food items to be added to the food items. Like they prohibit certain things being used in their food. So if you look at like the ingredients for Coca-Cola, like in like America versus Coca-Cola in Europe versus Coca-Cola in Asia, they're gonna have different ingredients. Same thing with like Fanta will have different ingredients in Europe than it will in America than it will in Asia, like depending on the country and stuff. And so like a lot of other countries have better quality food than they have here in America, so like it have less negative effects on you when you're over there. Also, just Korean food in general is better quality because like a lot of those restaurants, you know, they make them from the back, they make them from fresh ingredients. Korean food is just healthier, just, you know, that's like, you know, their traditional food, and it's just a lot healthier than food here in America, and it's so much easier to get because it's like, it's Korea, so Korean food is everywhere, and Korean food is better for you. So I was there for 2 months, didn't go to gym, didn't monitor my intake, and I didn't get any weight, and I didn't feel like bad, unhealthy, or anything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just good. Something that I really noticed, like when I came back from Korea to America, you know what I'm saying? Like you really, I felt the difference. I felt it. Okay, number 6. Number 6 is activities for free or for cheap. There's a lot of free and fun things to do in Korea, as well as cheap things to do in Korea. I will be making a video about like free and cheap things to do in Korea sometime soon, but there's like a lot of stuff to do. I made a few videos about some of the free things to do. They have this thing called the My Soul Pass, where you pay for like it's like a 3-day pass. It's a 24-hour pass, a 48-hour pass, or 72-hour pass, and pretty much you pay for the pass, and as soon as you use it for the first time, it works for 72 hours or 48 hours, 24 hours, depending on which one you bought, and you can do anything that you want to do that is a part of the pass. So that, for us, we did the 72-hour one. That included the aquarium, that included the ice rink, that included Lotte Worlds, and a bunch of other stuff that we did. So, you know, you pay your fee, and then you can just do a bunch of stuff as long as you plan it to do it all in that weekend and get it out of the way. There's a place called Hiker Ground that was 100% free. You go to the river, the Han River. You can rent bikes. That was super fun. That was hilarious. It was a funny video too, but that was also like just really fun, like as well, and it was a super fun thing to do. There's just so much like sightseeing and activities to do for cheap. You can rent a hanbok, and then if you get to rent the hanbok, then you can go to all the palaces for free, as well as oh, what's that city called? There's like a small little town, I can't think of it right now. Oh, the Hanbok village as well. You can get in for free, or you can go, I believe you have to pay to get in, but I'm not sure. But if you do have to pay to get in, you can get in for free if you rent to Hanbok. So it's like stuff for tourists. Like they want people to come and like visit and stuff, and so like they make things easier for you, and they have options for you and stuff that you can do for free. And so it's really cool. I really appreciated that. I really like that, especially if you're on a budget. Like that's like important. You know what I'm saying? Get them activities, not just eating and then looking around and stuff. Like you can actually do stuff, which is like super fun. Okay guys, so number 7 is cafe culture. So Korea has a big cafe culture, and they have so many cool cafes. Like 2 of the Harry Potter cafes that I've been to, I've been in Korea, 9 3/4 and Potted, which I love both of them. They have the 2D cafe, which I really like. They have like an all pink cafe. They have like so many cafes. Like they just have mad cafes. Like it's just a thing, and it's super awesome. I really enjoyed that. I like visiting different cafes, and I can't wait to go back because I want to try so many more cafes, because we didn't even get to do like all the cafes that we wanted to do. Like, so we have more cafes to do. But yeah, I really love cafe culture. Very cute. Very cute. So number 8 is a very weird one to explain, but I think I can explain it well. Number 8 is like the culture of Korea but not the culture of Korea, like the culture of Korea, but like the culture of Korea. Like, what I mean to say is, when you I can Seoul I think Seoul is equal to like Los Angeles County. Like, to me, when I think of Seoul, I think of a county, because even though you're staying in Seoul, Seoul is huge, and inside of Seoul there's Myeongdong, there's HONGDAE, there's blah blah, and those are the cities. So Seoul is like a county. So if you live in like the United States, then you know what county, you know what I'm saying by county. It's like, so like San Diego County, San Francisco County, Los Angeles County, Orange County, blah blah. So living in Seoul, being in Seoul, is like being in Los Angeles County, and inside the county there's like a bunch of different cities in there and stuff. And one thing that I loved about, because we stayed in Seoul only, but one thing I loved about it is that we traveled to like a few different parts in Seoul, and you could see like the balance between nature, like the parks and the trees and the river and like the mountains and stuff. And you can see the balance between nature, the balance between modernness, modern technology, modern apartments, modern buildings, all this stuff, technology and all the things, and the balance between like tradition, like the palaces and like the natural the statues and like the walls. So it's like, that's what I mean by culture. Like, it's not just, they didn't just transform it into like a modern city and all of Seoul. Like, Seoul is still a modern city, but you can go to parts, like you can go to like the Hanok Village, and you can go to Gyeongbokgung Palace and other palaces in, you know, in in Seoul, just within that county, you know. And then like we stayed in I don't know what city it was. I can't think of it right now, and I don't even feel like trying to look for it. But we had to move Airbnbs twice. We lived in Suwon. Nope. We lived in Yongsan-gu once. Then we moved to another part, Insu. I think it was Insu. I'm not sure. That's wrong. I think that's wrong. But we moved like up the upper part of Seoul, and we lived in like a mountainy area, and it was just like you could see the mountains, and it was super super nice and beautiful. And like there was nice parks nearby and trees, and the air quality was like super nice, and it was just like nice. I don't know how to explain it. It was just really nice. And then we also lived in in like Hongdae, Myeongdong for a bit as well. So it's like we moved like different spots, but one thing I noticed is that like they keep their traditional stuff. Like, they're serious about it, preserving their like stuff, and they also like balance that with nature, and they also balance that with like their modern technology of Seoul, and they care about, you know, pollution and things like that, which is why they're so big on like trash and keeping the streets clean and organizing your trash and stuff. So I really appreciated that. I really liked that. It was really refreshing, if that makes any sense. Okay, number 9. So 9 is like a two-parter. I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful to anybody, just in case. But one is the streets were clean. Obviously there's always going to be trash, there's always going to be something. And Korea is like a really different vibe than America, but the streets were clean, like actually clean. And it's something I noticed before, and I've always talked about like since the first time I went there. Like, the streets are just clean, and like you have trash, and you know there's like not many trash cans, and you'd be like holding on to it until you get to a trash can, which is so crazy because they package a lot of things in plastic, but it's still very clean. So that's something that I really enjoyed about it. And then the second part, this is weird, but I live in California, and we probably have like one of the highest like homeless populations in the United States. I don't know if we're like the top, but we definitely have like one of the highest. And I live in LA too, so shout out Los Angeles County. So because of that, like there's like a lot of homeless people, and it's like everywhere you go, when you're leaving the store, when you're in your car and you're trying to, you know, you're pulling up and you get to a stoplight, like it's all over the place, and people are coming to your car and they're asking you for money, and they're doing this and doing that, and you feel bad, and you give them your change, your money, blah blah, all the good things. But it does get kind of tiring, kind of frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Like, having that happen like all the time, especially when people start acting like crazy, or like they start running through the streets and stuff, and then you're driving and you don't want to hit anyone, like it becomes dangerous. So it's just like a lot, and definitely I feel sad for those people, and I wish them the best of luck and all the things. But Korea, while they do have homeless people in Korea, because like you know, that's not something I saw the first time I went there, but I definitely saw homeless people the second time I went there. You know, there wasn't like, it didn't like, no one was coming up to you and like, you know what I'm saying, getting in your face, or like, you know, asking you for money or anything like that. Like, no one was doing any of those things. Like, and and you're gonna be, people be like, I've never heard that before. Like, it really is like, it's like a release of stress. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting your car, like trying to hurry up and go get in your car before like people come to you as you're trying to leave the store. There was also like, you know, you go to the grocery store and you come out and there's somebody always like, oh, would you like to buy some chocolate? Would you like to buy this? Would you like to buy that to support? Like, it's none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just want to be left alone. And there's always random people, you know, I'm at the gas station, someone's coming to me asking me, can I give them money for gas? Bro, I ain't got money for my own gas. So, you know, there was none of that. Like, there's none of that happened to me, which was like mad crazy. And I enjoyed that so much. Like, I enjoyed that so much. It just, yeah. So that's number 9. And then number 10, lastly, was, now this is actually culture. The mind your business culture of Korea. Number 10. Mind your business culture of Korea was mad crazy. People are not walking up to you, trying to talk to you, trying to bug you. This kind of ties into number 9. Like, you're in the elevator, no one's gonna be like, hey, how you doing? Like, no one's like, you know what I'm saying? No one's walking past you saying, hey, how you doing? No one's asking about your hair. Like, no one's like, you know what I'm saying? Unless they're gonna compliment you, like, unless like, you know, Azuma or something's gonna compliment you or something like that. Like, no one's really talking to you. And for some people that might be like kind of isolating, but it's like almost relieving, because like where I'm from, like, people are always talking to you. Like, people are always talking to you. I don't want to be talked to. I just want to go to the store. I was going to Trader Joe's. Someone's, hey, how you doing? I hope you like, bro, just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I'm trying to go in here and get this food. You asking me about how my day is. You trying to start a conversation. Ma'am, ring me up. Ring me up, please. Please ring me up so I can leave. So, you know, like, you know, the only people who really be talking to people like that is other foreigners. And while there are foreigners there in Korea, and Seoul especially, it's not heavy. You know what I'm saying? So you have moments when you can just enjoy and be at peace and, like, you know, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the coolness of just being in another country in the first place. And, you know, soak in that moment with yourself. Yeah. Without people bugging you. And that's like really, 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 really great. Like, that feeling is really great. People who don't live in the United States, or who don't live like in a place like I live, like, it probably won't hit the way I hit, because you're probably like, well, I go around, bro, I don't, it's just different. It's just different here. But anyways, yeah, so those are the top 10 things that I love about Korea. I don't thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification so you're notified every time I post a video. And follow me on my social medias. I'm Midnight Energy on TikTok and on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you guys later.